jàngat nga ci def maanaam analyse ci nuñ koy doxalee nu mu demee yëpp tamit xëy na solution boo xam ne di nga ko propose ne nii lañ ko war a mën a defee ginnaaw loo xam ne constitutional requirement la lu président bi war a fulfill la waaye xëy na am lu ñuy wax di maanaa biñ koy defee but still am nañu defend tamit ne ni mu ko defee dara nekku ci yeneen opposition yi nga xam ne ñoo fi nekk doon government in waiting bu ñëwee tamit duñ ci change dara because of xëy na président bi mos na ko criticize bi may nekk ci opposition waaye bi mu ñëwee ni mu ko fi fekkee woon noonu la ko doon doxalee bu ci yokkut so yow ban jàngat nga ci am ak tamit xëy na solution bi lan la mooy doon.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jammeh. Sa laajte boobu baax na trop. Like na coalition Diamond of Five this meet the people tour. We've been talking about this. Almost president every tour. I mean, we discuss it. But Nyaji be ndiye panelist be at Yam Kong, go the key concern kata Diamond wala na follow menka dapansi. Right? For me, like through President Waita and in Banku Dumuli meet. I mean, I think was a good idea for me. I mean, prior to Moli interact, Mola Sulako meant long. I don't think that's a big problem. But it can affluent upon the when affluent Osiata Bagel. So basically, Nia feel like, okay, Niaji, because Niaji, for example, Masakunda all the time, cabin this government nada. Every tour, every year, a kafule. It can affluent upon every year, a kafule. So, it came from Gibe, Niaji and Nafuka Kafu, maybe Ngatoke Nyame. Maybe Wulad and Nafuka Kafu. So, what should we do? Memun Fiera Kuta Lekela. Purkajoko, Nake Nyala Nyame Yalonko, Ibajoko, Nafulo Menka Dapanzi, Nafulo Akana, I mean, Akana Sia. Niaji be Masakunda Taman in Bululela. Ye President of the Mayalonko, always see of the President. Ye Governor of the Mayalongo Falang. Banku don't let the panso will go on. Let me see him, President $2. But Amanda of an Okonanke. Banku don't formally mold tombo. Melialongo will have the local council stay. But the local council is not only the chairman, but ye not a Koranke, ye council tombo. But those councillors also will find mold of Yamilango, Luako in will have the Kokela, will have the VD city. You know, a VD city for the tombo. Right? So, no, I mean, what development committee? WDC. So the WDC also, Ekabona from the World Development Committees. So by now, that is how the approach is. Nimolem representative fault. These are the people, Malayalango, they're representing people from the grassroots. So proof for the president to know the problem of the citizen, I think if this way is used, the president will be able to know Banku problem. If it is all about, let's say, for example, because if not we come banku don't finti la concerns for. Look, there is community development officers. Malayalonko Mazakundala, Dogula Lolfrenti. And these community development officers, they have their job. Bankola Luai, I mandated you la miracle do. But you will see, for example, President can you meet the people to okay. For you to see a community development officer, Provena at Diam, because it's the person Mayalonko, he was working with the grassroots. Ainana Kafoko, Kafa President, for example, Dolin Tunolojang, I mean, but that is why people are saying also, Misono Nyaka menti, Ulam Yinduko, Akake political. Okay, do you remember Jang? That is quite true. I political aspect surely, but I developmental aspect financially. But academic, I mean, I think Dulu is very factual. It's about, I mean, member seating, a capitalized diamond. It feels like, Ngani Menketing is adding value to me. So something along is adding value to him. Nikayo Bula to Sanakabula. Right? But okay, Nima Bula, there should be a solution because now, Ekata Moon Milikan Sai will live a Kumbokan. Iba Kumbokan Milala, Iba Kumbokan. Balu Kenya, Ibekumbokan Silakola, Ibekumbokan in the hospital or Lakola. But those problems, you cannot solve those problems without having money. And near the money, GBSI, it take a member, Eka Yuriko Nanka member, it take a wallet generate no. I don't Mansakunda, I mean, government is about planning. If you are in human plan, you will not able to govern. It's not a bank. ite atara gob di I mean ye banko tara julo la sa ite lefta ko akaji ko banko la kodo pour ye banko do ko wala. But now you know your income. Yele income lande. But you always go ika budget okay budget me alam is actually our budget on I mean wole si hata more than your income. So near what do? You manage. You do physical discipline. So physical discipline means that is where you have to know when they were coming to the government, it was about 6 million. 6 million to 10 million, 10 million to 20 something million to 30 million, and now to 50 something million. But now all this, I mean told, they spend different amounts. So this means now, then truly speaking, there is no proper physical discipline. Because if there is physical discipline, I mean, look at yourself. For example, you know your budget. You can make budget, you can make sort of side. But now when you are spending, you will not spend more than what you even budget. So the economy will always, the economy will turn like a G. Because we don't man disciplines in terms of spending our money. So, but meet the people talk. I mean, I will not condemn that. Because those are the people and they also have right to meet with you. They also have right to talk to you. But I feel like look at the number of days. Because for example, if you feel like 1 month later, or maybe you're using 28 days, for example. But this 28 days, almost it's always more than what we budget. So now we will do a plan. We can able to do it in 10 days. Because the longer days you spend, the more money you are going to spend. So what you can do when you size this down, put the dates down, for example. All this region they have a central point. They have a central point. The president can even make a caravan. If he can make a form of caravan, for example. You go to a central, 1 or 2 central big points where you will be able to meet with VDCs, the alcalos, the VDCs, the double DCs, the councillors, the chairman, like the governor and the world development, like all the planning officers, because government, you are there to deliver to the people. The agricultural ministry, the agricultural departments there, because these are people, government you will learn for them to work with the people. So we expect, for example, they are the regional to Minala, regional Seno Bunda Ninta, Kayuruandi. So they are the right people, Now the president is should have the opportunity to talk to them directly. I know they have a reporting line, and the reporting line, that is what takes to the minister. But now, if the president is saying, okay, I'm going, so the delegation, that's where you can also size down the delegation. Okay, let's say, last year, the problems in the Mel Soto, Molia problem Mel for now, these are problems, we've solved them. It's either now we want to go and see a problem for ne solve, whether actually all these things are ways is possible. But we good governance. So you must have me along seeing ala finto finti. Aka menka wolum nyinduko kataka fem for banko dungle me alonko ke filindi. And then I will go, I will think Rafananto. Garme ni hakilo baka in 2021. When they were doing the campaign, 2021 campaign, Jambando Dabijelle, the price of fertilizer. Abenu Santole. But because we're going to an election year, the price of fertilizer, yajindi. From how many percent to for almost more than 100%. This government in 2021. Nata from 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, Jambando Damanji. Now you are telling the citizens in 2025, you're doing that for what? Because you want to mislead them, because you want them to vote for you. And this is their own point. It's like you seize them. The opportunity you can mention in the past, so but when you need something from them now, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it for you. For it. Now it's about the Gambians. It's about the citizens now. National Jivedro. So Dobal be batari ulokono. Bari it will be sitting jang. If a Dobal Lokodo Tale Batala Notema, if opportunity to create la, if a Dobal Lokoro in Domonami. But Dobal Sula the Menna, it is son like Dobali. What is that Dobali? I come for Dobali, Maya Lonko. Yalonko, they will not do it, or they are not doing it with their open heart, but they're only doing it just to deceive Dobal. That is completely not fair. Everybody deserves something in the country. Momo, Banko Kang, I rise to the Fendala. Give it to them, Awatola. Masakunda structural melondi. From the president's level, for the grassroots level, government need to respect those protocols. And if we respect those protocols, look, Gambia is not only the only Banco de President Bembulu. But at some point, we are trying to kind of Bangomara and more of a Western life at some point. Democracy, per se. But neither of Bangolka. Mafako Mansal Buka Fintini Mole Nyoje. Mafako Mansal Buka Bankoli. But Mansal la reporting line or Mansal la Dogo Kanyamolo, they have representative. Well, we have a representative type of governance here. But all those things are not respected. That is why we feel like the toe President Baroka Menke and Alamul is something along is political, it's not development. Among the development is political, and their interest is just because it will focus, because like, you have to balance it. Let's look at the development side and look at the political side. So to me, the political side, or the political aspect, that is what they like. If you weigh it, development is going to be like 20%, or maybe 30%, maximum of 40%, and 60% is going to be to deceive them, because you want their vote. And actually, that's not what is Sulota Menna. Senalali Sulota Menna will need to go. You have to deliver to them. Deliver to them. Give them the development. Make best use of the governor's office. Make best use of the council offices. But look at this girl. Okay, they will tell you, it's the opposition occupying the councils. Look, you have 4 councils. You have no X2s. 4 councils available. Nobody stopped you to work with those councils. If you really believe, if you really care about the people in the grassroots, if you really want the local councils to deliver, give them the resources and see whether they have not developed. Right. For example, let's say in our budget, every year, you make sure every council, government is allocated. Look, government, people, the problem about Gambia is this, because we have not training those at all. And I realize Gambian Kabujang, Ekata Rwanda, Ekata Kenya, Ekata other places, go Kataji studies there. How those people are running their country. But Ekataji Ekafenkarang, and then they spend money on them. So it's Neo Fenkarang, Kanaka implement Jang, Wula Bukanake. And all those things could like a spend. So economically, that is what is killing our country. But we believe President Barrow should be somebody along Anyanta Kilamoy, opposition. Not just only looking at his own personal interest. And if they are trying to tell him, you are going to be here forever, that is what they were telling Jawara, that's what they were telling Yahya Jammeh. And if we allow Priyo the same thing for Atafane, they will just be there to deceive him. So, but the best thing is Gambians. Atol Melia Lonko, you are Albe Dunia Dauda, Albe Gambian Dauda. You need to understand one thing. It does not care about us. What Jah Oil is doing. What is stopping government from doing that? But what did they do? They create other opportunities for others to be making money, and they will be dealing with those people when Senegal will be suffering. But if not, for example, if you give them an opportunity like you give it to them, Jah Oil, they are going to deliver even more than Jah Oil. But you do bad Malialonko will let me send okay from when? You send no long. You'll die big as send. You will not give them that opportunity. But you will not give that opportunity to an individual. And at the end of it, neither left a Cartefaola, it left a Carteola. It got out do bal nene. Alright. Let us be very factual here. na kata mbe na banko protect. This is not the government me alon ko nyata ka allow I continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yes.